A high-value guy who lives by his own standards and pursues achievement is referred to as a Sigma male. He is powerful and stands out in a crowd. He is an introverted alpha male, to put it another way. Some even claim that he is more advanced than the other males. We'll go into detail about what a Sigma guy is in this video by examining his characteristics, personality, and what defines him. A low lone wolf is a Sigma male. He wants to do things on his terms and in his manner, and he enjoys his own company. He does not let societal expectations and standards rule his life, since he has a lone wolf attitude. Instead, he navigates by using his internal compass. He is comfortable being alone and does not need recognition from anyone. A male Sigma has an introverted personality and prefers alone over crowds. He enjoys working on his projects, his own business with no outside influences because he doesn't require approval from anyone. Despite this, he shouldn't be misunderstood as someone who wallows in solitude and sulks. Simply put, he is silent and powerful. Sigma male has a sense of mystique. He has an aura of mystery about him that suggests that he is off limits since he prefers being alone rather than being with others, which makes him even more alluring. A strong internal motivation enables a Sigma male to maintain and live up to his expectations. He might not have the conventional ambitions that most guys do, but he puts a lot of effort into achieving any goals he does have. The only difference is that he works on them secretly. A Sigma guy is self-conscious and aware of his shortcomings. But instead of forcing others to deal with his flaws, he works on his flaws and owns them as baggage that he needs to be resolved. A Sigma male will accept responsibility and, if necessary, provide an apology if he commits a mistake. A male Sigma is self-sufficient and autonomous. He is willing to take on a variety of jobs, including cooking and cleaning. Because he does not require assistance from others, his lone nature works to his advantage. He handles all of his obligations quite well. A Sigma male has a strong sense of self-assurance, which helps him feel at ease in his own skin. Even if he is uncertain, he doesn't express it. He enjoys everything about himself, including who he is, what he does, and how he looks, which exudes self-assurance. He never seeks approval from others. Instead, he turns within for assurance. A Sigma male establishes his own guidelines for living. He doesn't follow the laws and standards that society attempts to impose on him, which could even make him appear rebellious. However, choosing to live your life in a unique way different from others typically does not mean a rebellion. He just does not care what society thinks. Because of this, he is a content man who follows his rules and deadlines and benefits from a fuller life as a result. A Sigma male follows his instincts and uses them to guide his judgments rather than imitating the common behaviors of others. The same situation would do. He also doesn't give a damn what people think of him. He bases his decision-making on his thoughts, experiences, and feelings. He will set aside time to conduct independent research, stay updated, and make decisions responsibly, stating that even failure will teach him something. A Sigma male's intuition enables him to know what to say or do to diffuse interpersonal tension. He might not enjoy drama, but he's very good at reading the mood in a room and mediating conflicts. He avoids power struggles with partners thanks to his emotional intelligence, which promotes more harmonious and respectful relationships. He recognizes the need of maintaining a healthy balance in relationships and can demonstrate his caring side without being instructed on what other people need or desire. This is why a Sigma male guards his independence and personal space. Although he is emotionally intelligent, he avoids commitment and will let you know when he is not interested rather than playing you along. He usually prefers to keep things lighthearted, but if he decides to settle down, he takes his time to ensure they are compatible. He understands that relationships require dedication and time, and he isn't willing to commit unless he is sure that it will last long term. He believes that if two people can talk to each other without judgment, laugh together, and can enjoy each other's company, then they can make it work. He is willing to take the time to find someone who he can connect with on a deeper level. He has no interest in settling for anything less than a true connection, and he is aware that this is something that takes time. If he does not find someone who he can vibe with and make a genuine connection, then he would much rather stay single than commit to anything less than his ideal. He is looking for someone special who can accept him for who he is and knows that even if it takes a while, it will be worth it in the end. The circle of Sigma Man is intimate and exclusive. He is highly selective about the types of people he associates with and prefers to hang out with a small group of like-minded individuals over a large group of people that don't bring anything to his life and are only interested in controlling and taking advantage of other people. His emotional intelligence helps him stay loyal to those in his circle, and on the rare occasions that he decides to love, then he'll give it all he's got. A Sigma Man is constantly willing to learn. He does not assess others. In addition, he permits himself to view things from these many views and refrains from attempting to influence others' viewpoints. The Sigma Guy welcomes individuals for who they are, regardless of their ideas, and has no trouble supporting you and your values. He is fiercely in favor of equality and doesn't give a damn about social standing. He doesn't waste time attempting to determine who is worse or better. He treats everyone with respect in accordance with how he would like to be treated, and he never talks down to someone just because he perceives them to be inferior. A Sigma Man maintains an open mind and effortlessly adjusts to the social setting he finds himself in without feeling awkward. He finds this simple since he trusts his own judgment and doesn't care what other people think of him. He has the ability to sense the energy in a room and identify potential friends. The sincerity of a Sigma Man helps him in achieving success in life. He doesn't ever let someone put him in a box by forcing him to adopt a certain identity. He doesn't care if you like him or are impressed by him because he is completely serious about who he is, what he does, and what he does. Because he states things like they are. He is dependable and trustworthy because he is sincere. The traits of a leader are exhibited by a Sigma Man. But does he desire to lead? Not at all. No. Instead of seeking recognition, he steps up when duty knocks. He has no desire to rule anybody. Instead, he prefers to cooperate with others, establish trends, and foster success for all. Subconsciously, he does not even attempt to be a leader. Instead, he leads by example. The appeal of a Sigma Man may not be widely known, but you better believe it exists. His presence, which is so captivating and attracts attention, is primarily how his subtle and modest charm is displayed. Although adhering to societal conventions may not be his thing, he will charm the living daylights out of you. A Sigma Guy will only protect himself if and when he needs to. Being an assertive man, he never sees the necessity for violence and believes that it is never the solution. He's adept at calming down situations since he prefers to keep his cool and negotiate a solution over using force. This is made much simpler by his attractiveness. A Sigma Man may have an impact on others without even needing to assume a position of leadership. He's both mysterious and laid back thanks to his lone wolf archetype and endearing nature. Because of this, he is so appealing that people want to follow him. Because of the way he conducts himself, he is a man who effortlessly creates trends. Without even trying or realizing, he moves people. A high-value guy known as a Sigma Man is one who values his own company, is understanding, independent, and living his best life. Due to his independence, ability to stay in his lane, and commitment to himself alone, he is unconcerned with social hierarchies or labels. Most successful men are Sigma males, and most reserved guys may also be Sigma males if they exhibit the characteristics we discussed in this video. Don't forget to leave some love in the comments if this video was able to teach you anything.